What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Southern Roots Podcast. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. We've been pretty much non-existent on just about all social media for
that's fast.
better part of 2 months almost.
This whole year.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
This guy.
About a month. We went away for a month.
It's been just over a month.
It's been a while. So we're gonna try and get back on the grind of everything. Had a lot of stuff going on, obviously holidays, and if you can't tell below me, he's got a new setup. So we'll get
different scenery every day.
Yeah, so it's just been a lot, but we're gonna try and get back into it. We have more to talk about than we have time tonight. So be prepared. I don't know what else to tell you. Other than that, I almost forgot if you wanted to plug the social media before we get in.
I did forget. Yeah, we have a Facebook page, a YouTube channel, a TikTok, and an Instagram. Y'all go like, follow, subscribe, give us some interaction, give us some comments. It'll be greatly appreciated.
Y'all want to start with let's start with the
it don't matter. We start with whatever.
the scenery change.
Yeah, let's do
Usually down there.
that happened first anyways.
It did.
Yeah, so I think we did the last podcast, and I think it was just a few days later. Yeah, maybe even that weekend we started moving, something like that. We got in here in just enough time to put up our Christmas tree and the stockings and have Christmas here. In fact, I still have an enclosed trailer outside that's got about 15 things that need to get unloaded. So we're not even all the way unloaded, and then that's not counting the boxes that are still in here that's got to get going through. But yeah,
It don't help whenever you have a Christmas and then all like the kids get all new stuff. Y'all get it from
all dude, yeah.
Buddy.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Then the room's already full. And it's like, buddy, what do we do with it?
yeah, we got in here in enough time to get all the necessities, so all the furniture and dishes and stuff like that. And the kids had no toys for the first few days because there's no point in bringing them all right now.
Yep.
It's about to be Christmas. And then I think that very next weekend after Christmas, we went and finished getting everything out of the old house, seeing it all moved in. So it wasn't mad that the way we were able to do it though, with the house slowly getting done. I had some stuff in here before power even got put to the house.
Right.
And then once the power got done, I put in AC, and then they did the porches and the skirting, and I think they did the porches and the skirting, and I think maybe even the next day I pretty much started moving all the big stuff in.
I think you did.
Yeah.
So that was me. I was waiting on that to get done, and so we got all the big stuff. I mean, the stuff that's in the trailer is just little nonsense, and then of course we have stuff we got to hang up. Like we have nothing on the walls, no decoration or anything like that. In fact, the only thing that's been hung on the wall was the TV that I went and got. That's the only thing I got hung on the wall, I guess. And then the old TV for in here. This is technically the kids' living room, is what we call it.
They kicked them out.
Yeah, this is where we tell them to go so we can have a little bit of peace and quiet, watch TV before we got to go to bed. But when we do this, I told the kids they ain't got to go to bed. They just can't be in here.
That's right.
So they're all piled up in a room right now.
At some point, you're gonna see one of them walk through that door and just stand
For sure.
and see what we're doing.
Oh, sure.
And then they're gonna keep walking.
Yeah. And if you hear random noises, the kids are literally just right behind that wall right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're going to hear that. But yeah, no, we're excited. It's peaceful, that's for sure. Especially when you go from the chaos of the holidays and moving and all that stuff, the first day I was able to just sit down on the couch
Yeah.
and actually enjoy it, that was a very good feeling. Of course, this has been something that I've been thinking about for, I don't know, probably 5 years or so. And I thought I was still 5 years out from being able to do it. So being able to do it as soon as I was able to do it, it was, it's been nice. There's a lot of stuff that's got to get done. I got to build carports.
Oh yeah, it's a
Little-
brandy thing with that.
Yeah, outdoor area.
Yeah.
Or
That's
stuff, fire and grilling and all that stuff, but that's all in due time. The biggest thing was just get our butts out here, and then we'll deal with the rest later.
yeah. The rest will figure itself out when it needs to.
Yeah.
You just need to talk Dad into buying a new grill. But hey, Dad, this thing's getting a little dusty over here. You need to buy another one. And you just take
It
it.
probably wouldn't be a hard thing to do.
I almost told you to bring it in case everyone's freaking out with power and all that for this storm and all.
I don't think it's gonna be that bad
Yeah.
around here.
I don't think so.
Well, it doesn't move.
But-
It doesn't move more north. Like, it's just supposed to be cold here.
Yeah.
I was told you bring because
I
I
don't even get much rain anymore.
Yeah.
so
Dad's
Well, there for a little bit, it was looking like it might get. Well, tomorrow morning is not supposed to be all that cold. It's not supposed to get cold again until Sunday morning. And then Monday morning is going to be real cold. And then I think there's one day this week where it doesn't get above 38 and the low's 19.
Nice. And hunting season's gone.
so
Yeah.
wild, bro.
Not in Statesboro. The high
No,
says
it's
48 is the 45 is the lowest high, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
yes.
And it actually don't get below 20.
It's amazing what temperature difference is because when I looked up whenever I was at work today in Bloomingdale and I looked up the temperature, the lowest high that I saw was I think like 49. And it never got below like 23 in Bloomingdale.
That's
Or
correct.
24.
Now next weekend we have a 60% chance of snow Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, we'll see. It did snow here Sunday.
Did it?
It snowed for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was about 45, 46 degrees. The cold air hadn't got here yet, so literally it never stood a chance.
Oh,
It didn't stick on a single thing.
No.
Now the next morning, of course, everything was froze, and I mean everything.
Oh yeah.
The kids got up, they're like, oh, it snowed. It snows. Like, that is not snow.
That's just ice.
That's our normal. That's our normal Georgia side.
That's
The frost.
But these were big snowflakes too. Like, they weren't little snowflakes.
Oh, really?
They were big. Yeah, they were legitimate snowflakes.
The people were like posting on Facebook like snow like what were they saying? It was like I was like, this is so stupid. They're like confirmed snow in Register, confirmed snow in Brooklyn. I'm like, guys, calm down. It's just snow. Like I get we don't get it all often, but I mean it literally snowed 6 inches last year.
Well, the kids were all excited because it's still, I want to go play. And I said, I mean, you can go outside, but you got about 5 minutes where I bring you back in. Because what's going on right now is no different than just cold rain.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as it's hitting everything, it's just melting. So,
Yeah.
it's no different. And they realized after about 5, I didn't have to tell them to come in. They ran outside, they ran around, and they're like, oh, this is so cool. And then 3 minutes later, like,
This actually
I get wet. It's
I literally just sat at my front door with the door. Oh, I would open it, we just watched it.
Mhm.
I went out. I walked in it for a couple seconds. I heard the kids. I was like, yeah. I mean, it was cool,
Yeah.
but I mean, what?
I mean, if it would have stuck, then it would be a whole different story. I'd have been excited, but I mean, it's snowing. Just doesn't matter if it doesn't stick. I could care less at that point. It's no different than rain. It ruins my plans. I can't go and do what I wanted to.
Yeah.
So now, if we do by chance get snow next weekend and it actually sticks, then I'm going to have an absolute blast.
For sure. I do every
I
time.
mean, last year the snow day was like one of the most fun days of my life in general.
Dude, mine too. And I was doing it by myself.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the first time my kids have stayed outside from sun up to sundown, with the exception of going inside for about 20 minutes for lunch.
Hey,
I mean, they were outside the entire day. But of course, we were pulling, just like everybody else was pulling, tubes behind buggies and doing all the snow stuff you could do. I mean, we knee boarded on the road
sure.
and everything. You go as bad as you think. I mean, well, you know where I lived at before. I knee boarded from the gas station back to the house.
Brother, that's a long ways.
So about halfway through, I was like, okay, this is like the fun has run out at this point. I am just, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
Especially at that point with y'all's, it was pretty much just during
Ice. Like, we didn't
Ice
have legitimate. Yeah.
oh no, like when it snowed here, it was like
no, yeah, it's
fluffy.
No,
I mean,
Yeah. What y'all had was the reason ours even stayed as long, because we had snow on the ground for like 5-6 days.
yeah,
But all it was just, it was ice. I mean, it was ice that you had to break it up to get it soft enough to throw a snowball where you wouldn't bloody somebody's nose.
by the time it was time to go back to work, like the roads were all good and all that, I went back to work. Mom and Dad's yard was still all white. My yard was all back to normal,
that's crazy.
besides in like a few places that don't get much sun.
We had they built a snowman in my front yard that was about 7 foot tall. That stayed there for about a week.
You weren't even able to build good snowmen, because it was like, you get about a 3, maybe 4 foot one,
Yeah,
but because it was ice, it was almost impossible to get packed correctly. So it that didn't work out too well.
now I said
But we made the best of it.
the bottom circle like ball of the snowman was there for that long. The rest of it kind of melted off relatively quick, but that big old huge snowball at the bottom, it stayed for a while.
Well, I mean, it stayed cold for a long time too. I mean, everything that melted refroze that night. Yeah, it was getting in the 20s every day for like 5 straight days, 4 straight days, whatever it was.
That's when we went
So-
hunting out there in Tuggo, and was during that time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, y'all remember I was like, I get to go hunt in the snow, and then we got out there, and I was just wondering, because where I was at,
There was snow everywhere.
everything was still white.
Yeah.
And then we get out there, and there's not a drop of nothing. Yeah, I think we found one log
Log had snow on it still.
that had a little bit of stuff left on it, and that was it. That was the most disappointed I've ever been on.
Yeah.
I've had some disappointing hunts before, but I was so excited to go and hunt, and I haven't been able to do that.
Yeah.
And to get out there and it be nothing was,
Not ideal.
yeah, that was not ideal. And then I think I sent y'all, because I was like, dude, this don't make no sense, because y'all had the regular snow, and I sent y'all a video on the way home of, yeah, this is what I was expecting. Like, there was still white everywhere.
No, not the case.
No.
Which that was a year ago yesterday.
Yeah.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
So it snowed the 21st is it started snowing that night, and the 22nd is when everybody got to play in it.
Dang.
It was so fun.
Is it? I remember it was like close to the end of duck season. Like that weekend, I think was the last weekend of duck season.
Yeah.
Um.
Because I bought my truck. So I bought my truck on the 21st. It snowed that night. I still said about this earlier. And then the 21st of this year, I put my truck in the shop because it's got all kinds of issues.
What the world? I don't know nothing about that. That's the first I've heard of it.
All that. I mean, yeah, well, I just got the diagnosis yesterday and got in touch with my extended warranty.
It's nothing like crazy. It just seemed crazy
not
at first because it was leaking a little bit of oil and leaking a little bit of antifreeze. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Start leaking.
So I was on the phone at work, and I looked, and there was a puddle underneath my truck. It's like, well, it can't be condensation because AC hasn't been running.
Yeah.
So I stuck my finger in it, and it was oily, and I smelled it, and it was antifreeze. So then I look underneath the truck, and I see where it's leaking oil. I was like, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
I'm leaking oil and shit. Really?
That's not good.
So I took it up to Clark, said, hey man, this thing is leaking antifreeze, it's leaking oil. I need you to look at it, and I'm gonna go ahead and once I find out the thing, I got to get in touch with my extended warranty people, see what's going on with it.
Does he deal with the extended warranty people?
He normally doesn't, but he said that he'll help me out.
Gotcha.
I said, just get whatever money you can from him, and then I'll just have to cover the rest of it. But I'm going to go ahead and get everything done because, of course, I needed the upper control arm and ball joints, which I already knew that. I was going to wait till after hunting season to do that. Then the oil pan gasket and water pump. I mean, all that's covered on.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
That's what I mean. Like, it seems catastrophic.
Yeah. Besides the fact that the oil pan gaskets are back ordered.
That is wild.
That's not good. That means there's an issue with Ford on that.
Yeah.
That means they're having to do
And
that.
so, yeah, but I was able to find a oil pan and oil pan gasket on Amazon. And so I called the mechanic because he done looked on Rock Auto
Yeah.
and they were sold out, of course. So he called Ford or whatever, and they said there was a dealership that had 6 of them, but they were already allocated out. And they were when they're going to have more. And so I called him. I was like, hey, I found this. Don't know if it'll work. And so I went to I was going to go to the shop. And he's like, well, just give me the part number that it says. So I gave him the part number. He looked up on the thing. He says, it says it'll work. So I was like, good, there's only one left in stock.
I'm buying it right now.
So I bought it. And so I said, it'll be in next week and I'll bring it up there to you.
Dang.
Wait.
That's crazy. At least it ain't nothing like super serious.
I was starting to think like head gaskets.
Oh,
dude,
right.
Trust
Dude,
me.
all
Listen, if anybody knows about truck problems, it's this guy. Trust me. Did I send? I don't think I sent you the video. Did I send you the video, Shane, of my bucket?
You sent me the video.
Oh, I know I sent Seth the video last night when we were playing the
Yeah.
game, or the day before, or whatever. But yeah, that was, brother.
And it was your first day back at work too. Like the first day back at work after vacation is already tough.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Everything's just moving slow. The one guy that we have working for us, he's not there. I can kind of explain some of that to you. We'll talk. I don't know if I told you.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about that, Shane? Okay, well, I'll talk to you about that after the podcast. I think I told Seth.
No, I don't think so. No, you didn't.
Oh, I did? Dang, I thought I told you last night. Maybe. Anyways, I'll tell y'all about that later. But, so it's just me and Dad. Stuff's already moving slow. We get one tree. Dad actually cuts the first tree down just because he don't have to deal with the crap on the ground. And so he's like, well, I ain't cutting this next one. You're doing that. So I get up there and I'm cutting and cutting and cutting. And it's probably 11:30. All of a sudden, that jugger just goes to, I mean, sounding like it's about to come slap apart. And I mean,
Yeah, it does.
loud. Like, it is knocking. Like, it sounds like somebody's just holding a 22 inside the engine going, pow, 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 pow. I mean, just, I'm like, my God. Holy crap. And I was like, and Dad goes and shuts the truck off. And I'm like, I got to get down. I'm 40 feet in the air. I'm like, I got to get down. Like, you got to let me get down out of the bucket. So he goes to shut it off and is able to turn the key back before it actually shuts off. On some of them older trucks, you can do that and it'll stay running. And so it stayed running. He's like, hurry up, it's about to come apart. I'm like, buddy, I can only go as fast as this thing lets me.
Bucket goes. Yeah.
And so I just go straight down with the top boom to where I can climb out of the bucket onto the back of the truck. So the boom is still sticking in the air. It's just folded in half to where the bucket's down. So the boom's in the air.
Yeah.
All 4 outriggers are still on the ground. Dad shuts the truck off, and I'm like, sweet. This mug just locked up right here, and the boom's in the air. The outriggers are down. We have no way to tow this thing. This truck is a permanent yard ornament forever.
Yeah.
It's like what the heck is going on? Dude, I was
Permanent yard ornament, not in y'all's yard, by the way.
yeah, in a customer's yard.
In a customer's yard.
And like he lives on the back, like his back fence butts up to the country club in town. Like it's not like some people, you're like, oh, it can sit here for a couple of days, it'll be all right. This guy's yard is nice.
Not yard.
Yeah, not a yard to just have somebody massive truck sitting in forever. So we left. I just told Dad, I was like, I gotta go. Like I can't do it. I gotta go. We gotta leave for today. I'll deal with it tomorrow. I call our mobile mechanic and he's like, I said, dude, I was working in the truck. It went to sounding like it was about to come apart, knocking crazy and all, pouring smoke out of it.
Pouring smoke out is an understatement.
Yeah, it is.
It looked like a one of those old locomotives.
Yeah,
Going down the track.
people talk about rolling coal. That brother was rolling coal, literally.
Yeah.
And it was.
I've never seen that much smoke come out of any engine ever.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was a lot much.
If somebody saw it, they for sure think that something's on fire.
Oh, absolutely. I'm surprised nobody called the fire department. It's black smoke too. Like somebody's like, "Oh, something's burning down over there." But he's like, "Are you at the truck?" And I said, "No, man, I left." I was like, I couldn't look at it no more. And he's like, "Go back over there when you get a chance and start it up and send me a video of it. Let it run as long as you can, just to get me a decent video." I said, "All right." I go back over there, get a video, and there's some guys taking down some fence for the customer working at. He's having some fence removed for us to cut some trees down. And he's like, I said, "Hey, I got to start this truck up right here." And it's like 2 foot from where these guys are working, the front of the truck. I was like, "I got to start this truck up, send my mobile mechanic guy a video. This thing sounds like it's about to come apart, so just be aware." And they're like, "Okay." And I started up and I get a video, I turn it off, and them guys go, "That's not how you want to have a Monday." I said, "Yeah, me neither." And I just turned around and walked away. But I was
Do not talk to me right now.
I was so mad. Oh my God. I told somebody I could have caught that bucket truck on fire right then. Like I was livid, bro.
If the bucket truck catches on fire, he's not the one to do it.
True.
Just want to clear.
Yeah.
For insurance purposes.
Yeah, for insurance purposes, I did not catch the truck on fire. But anyways, I sent him the video. He called me. He's like, there's a bunch of stuff that could be outside of a blown engine. He said those diesel motors have so many things that can knock like that when they go out. He said the smoke coming out of the tailpipe makes him think that is or stack, I guess you would call it, is indication of some type of fuel knock, which is where an injector either breaks or stuck open or isn't firing. Something's wrong with an injector. One of the cylinders isn't working like it's supposed to due to fuel. And I was like, okay, that's good news. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, so we just had you put these injectors in like not 6 months ago. Like it was maybe Halloween, sometime around there.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, so if it is an injector, parts and labor will be warranted. So he come the next day, ran some test on it. He's like, I have to get this thing up to operating temperature, which is 160 degrees. So it's going to have to run like this until this truck gets to 160 degrees. And I was like, you're the mechanic. I was like, this is
your job.
Yeah. I mean,
Do what you got to do.
if it's blown up, it's blown up.
What you want me to say? Don't do it?
Yeah.
Don't do it. What you gonna let it singer?
Yeah. So he was like, so he started up. I was like, well, while it's running and getting up to temp, can I at least pull the outriggers up, put the bucket down, like get this thing ready to be able to get towed if it has to get towed? He's like, yeah, do whatever you need to do with it. So I went ahead and got everything put up and all that, got it out the way, or got, everything where it could be moved. When he's running it and he's having to rev it up to get the temperature, trying to get the temperature up quicker. And it's just, dude, I'm like, this motherfucker is just getting worse by the second, it sounded like. And he's running tests and running tests and run. You can hear the motor doing different things. And he shuts it off. He's like, yeah, it failed on cylinder 6. Injector says something about fuel issue. Cylinder 6. So probably an injector problem. I was like, that's great news. And then he was like, he went to leave because he didn't have an injector. He has to call the parts store and like get warranty, all that.
Yeah.
And he goes, I was like, is it cool for me? I mean, like, you were just like revving this bad boy up. Like, can I park it on the road and get it out of these people's yards so that, one, it's right in my way for doing the rest of this job. 2, I just need it out of, I don't want it sitting on their grass until it gets fixed. Like, I don't want to mess their grass up. And he's like, yeah, that's fine. I mean, you ain't gonna hurt it no more than it already is. So he and I ended up moving it. He come by yesterday and pulled the injector out, or went into cylinder 6, pulled the injector out, and the tip of the injector broke and was just dumping fuel into the cylinder. So he said, that's your problem.
The tip out. Just in the engine?
I guess inside the cylinder. Like on top of the piston.
Yeah.
But
That's not good either.
I mean, I guess not.
I'd imagine he
Yeah, I mean, he said he had to like pump fuel out of the cylinder. Like he had to suck fuel out of the cylinder. Like he said it was full. Like he's like, you ever had like a drag car or something? He's like, and they're just, all your carburetors are just pretty much dumping fuel as fast as they can dump, and the motor's just trying to keep up. He's like, that's what it was doing, but on one cylinder. I was like, good Lord. So now we're waiting for the injector to come in.
Does he have a timeline on that?
He said it was a 50-50 shot that it showed up today, and it's 10 p.m. I ain't heard from him. So I'm going to take it that it was a 50%, 100% that it's not coming in today.
Yeah.
So I hope that it can get here by maybe Monday. He put it in Monday. It didn't take him about 30 minutes to pull it out, to pull the injector out. So it shouldn't take too awful long to put it back together. But
Yeah.
it was definitely a relief. Oh, that's for sure. Because
I guarantee it. Well, anytime you have something knocking like that and you see that much noise, and you don't do that every day, right?
yeah.
Like, you automatically go to worst case scenario.
Oh,
100%.
You're like, this motherfucker just blew up on me.
oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
both of y'all have seen the video and heard it. Like, when I say a 22 shooting inside of there, that might be an understatement. It was loud, brother. Like,
I'll put it this way, like, I was so certain that it was real bad, I just didn't say anything because I don't want to speak nothing into existence.
yeah.
Just in case it wasn't. I just texted back and said, yeah, that's not good.
No.
Yeah.
It was out, buddy. Yeah, that was anyways. But yeah, so I get the whole truck problems.
But the thing, mine's like, none of mine's a real big issue. And of course, as you know, with any type of extended warranty, home warranty, they're going to try to dilly-dally around and all that stuff. But I just told the guys, like, I mean, we're going to get as much money out of them as they can, and then I'll just cover the rest. It is what it is. It's got to get done regardless. There's no need in me pissing them on about it because the extended warranty wants to be stupid.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna have to get done.
And the good thing, he prices reasonably anyways. So, I have a feeling that, I mean, if I can get, as long as they cover more than 50% of it, I'm
Fine.
If they cover at least 50%, I am ecstatic. Anything over 50%, I am extremely happy with.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And with his pricing, I feel like I'll probably be at a minimum 50%.
I don't think they may pay pretty good on the oil pan, or like the oil pan gasket and the water pump. I don't know that they'll pay on the control arms and ball joints though, because that's like wear and tear stuff versus.
It's covered.
Oh, is it?
There, I already talked to them. Yeah, everything's covered. I think it's covered bumper to bumper, suspension, motor, electrical issues in the truck, like door locks.
Oh,
But I mean, I got like the platinum, because when I went to go buy the truck, for one, I was buying a truck with 80,000 miles on it.
yeah.
and it's the 3.5 EcoBoost where they've known to have that timing chain issue.
Yeah.
And they had just replaced the timing chain before I bought it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And so I was like, well, I mean, between the warranty from where I bought it, which is only like a 3-month warranty or whatever, plus the extended warranty, which is 36 months or 36,000 miles, it's like I'm going to get as much coverage as I can.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember
for
that,
this
like
truck.
we almost didn't go that day because something about,
Well, we didn't go the original day I was going to go get it.
because it was,
They found the issue. Yeah, they posted a truck before they did their full inspection.
Gotcha.
And so I put the deposit down on the truck and I'm going to go pick it up next day. And he called me back and said, hey, this is what's going on with it. We're going to fix it.
Someone made an
Yeah, we're going to fix it because the truck's ain't even been posted yet. We're going to fix it. If you want your deposit back, you can have it back. It's going to take like 3 or 4 days for us to get it done.
Yeah.
And I was like, that truck was pretty much the exact truck I wanted.
Yeah.
And it was priced pretty reasonable compared to other trucks.
Yeah.
Around that condition with that mileage and all that stuff. So I thought, I was like, just do what you got to do. Call me when it's done. We'll go from there.
Yeah.
And then of course I test drove it. I called my mechanic like, hey, what do you think about this? They're like, I mean, if they're fixing the timing chain, that's the biggest issue with those trucks. If they're fixing that, it comes with a warranty from them.
Yeah.
You get the extended warranty, you should be fine.
Right.
So
That's good that it covers all that then.
yeah. The thing is though, I have put a ton of miles on that truck.
Oh, I bet.
I have put, I thought it was only a 30,000 mile warranty, and I'm at, I think it's either 25 or 26,000 miles that I put on the truck
In a year.
in a year. And so I was like, I knew I was getting close, and then I looked at it and it was 36,000 miles. I was like, okay, so I got a little bit of breathing room with this thing.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get everything done that needs to get done. And I'm going to take it in there when I'm at like 30,000 miles, which is only like one more oil change, but still, when I'm at like 32,000 miles, like, hey, look this thing over again, make sure it's good. Because if I need to hit them up, I'm about to hit them up.
Yeah. Go ahead and get one last hoorah in there.
Yes. Because then after that, there's no more help after that.
No, it's all.
But yeah, I've been slick. In a year's time, like 25, 26,000 miles on that truck.
Which that'll slow down a little bit.
Well,
That's
I can make it worse.
I don't know.
I have an hour and 15-minute drive to and from work.
Yeah, but there was
I
time.
got 2.5 hours drive time.
There was points where you're doing that drive multiple times a day. Like you'd have to go out there, come back, go out there, go. You know what I mean?
That was only for like a month's time there.
Yeah.
Like right now, I looked it up. It's, I think, 70 something miles one way or 80 something miles one way to work.
To doing
So you're talking about
60 miles a day. Time.
that's just with work. That's not all the extracurricular stuff, the going to Tuckahoe, all that nonsense. So I don't know that it will slow down, but that truck's going to rack up miles.
That's why I got what I got. I ain't gonna lie to you, dude.
I mean, eventually I'm going to get one, but it's
Talking about the little CR.
all in due
I
time.
mean, that thing has been a lifesaver for
Oh, you
just keeping miles off of anything.
yeah.
You're not like
beater.
that's the biggest thing.
Sounds good.
That's the biggest thing. I want to just keep miles off, but that way I'm only using the truck for whenever I need it or to go hunt.
Yeah.
And then also like I'm using a half a tank every 2 days.
Yeah, that's not ideal either.
Well, no, don't get me wrong. The front end needs suspension work. My tires are all choppy because of it.
Yeah.
So that doesn't help with the gas mileage neither. I mean, that thing, I didn't realize how rough that truck was riding. I've been riding dash truck for the past couple of days. I don't know how me and the kids don't have a concussion riding back and forth after riding dad's truck.
That tires are like too, but yeah, that truck is
That is like riding on
This is
hell
awesome.
compared to my truck, dude. That thing, like, and I run 80. on 16. And once you get to 75 or above, that thing is dang near like a basketball going down the road.
I know all about that.
It's not
We
ideal.
was doing what was that? On New Year's Day, we went to get that trailer full of stuff from the other house, and he's like, "Dude, this thing rides so rough," and I'm like, "What?" I said, "Buddy, everything I drive feels like it's about to come slap apart."
Yeah.
I swear to God, literally, I'm letting y'all drive. I'm driving my tire turned the wrong way.
I feel
I've been there,
Yeah,
buddy.
I
I've been
forget
there.
because it's 12 years newer than yours too.
That is true.
That's true. Yeah.
That is true.
12 years newer, and it hasn't been rode nowhere near as hard as yours. I mean, yours is a work truck to use day in and day out.
Yeah, it's a work, and it be pulling heavy stuff. So, but I mean, that's what they're designed for.
Mine was
That's how I feel.
essentially a payment
I
price.
was at 150 every single time. Like, what's about to fall off this thing?
With your F-150, have you sold it yet?
Oh yeah. No.
Nice.
I need to bring it back up here, but
I think you have a better chance of selling it in Cobtown than you do.
yeah, I think so too. Now, I wasn't sure then, but everybody's strapped for cash, man.
That's the biggest thing. You're going to sell in Lewis, Texas.
I'm about to say, wait till about end of February, early March.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's probably when I sell my motorcycle too.
Hopefully so.
You got something to sell in about a month's time.
I might sell my boat too. Who knows?
Sell it all.
He's not selling.
I thought about selling.
If he does, it's going to be to go buy another boat.
I mean, yeah.
Duh, I ain't gonna go without a boat. Gotta have a boat. Y'all got buggies. I'll have a boat. Okay.
I mean, between all of us, we'll have it all covered one way or another.
Exactly.
Oh, we needed both of them. We needed both modes of transportation this past.
that is a fact.
Oh,
We had to have them. I mean, we didn't have to have the boat, but
Buddy, we would have been in so deep diddly doo.
we had to have the boat. But we had to have the boat.
buddy,
That would have been.
if we didn't have the boat,
friggin' 600.
one of those pigs
That
was the
would have been just there,
Yeah, that would.
Yeah.
That would have been tragic.
or we would have dealt with it the next day after we hunted them.
Oh my God, no.
That's the biggest thing about having just having options. So that way you go and look somewhere you want to hunt, and there's not a single scenario where you're like, I can't get there.
Yep.
So now we got trucks, we got buggies, we got a boat, and of course, like, I know I can go and grab your boat whenever I need it. You know, come grab my buggy whenever you need it. Like, so at no point in time do you look at something and say, man, I wish I could go and hunt that. I just don't have a way to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, we can figure it out.
And if I come across something where I'm like, dang, I have nothing, then I'm going to find out what it is I need. Yeah, we're going to find ways to get that too.
Yeah, and
yeah.
I'm just here to tell you, it's going to have to be a real crazy situation to not be able to use a buggy or a boat.
Yeah.
We'll need a freaking helicopter or something.
Well, if we don't need a helicopter, I think we're just this well now.
That one's not out.
I don't know, bro. We might have took off, literally. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking at them on Marketplace sometimes. Oh, speaking of, I'll send y'all a video of the people who live behind me, that do the little paramotor thing with the parachute,
Yeah.
and he sits and drives.
I looked into buying one of those.
Buddy crashed his while he was on that cruise. Like, got stuck in the tree. Bullitt County had to come get him out of a tree. Yeah. I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So I looked in because you don't need those special license to fly one of those things. And they're really not all that expensive. And so I was like, I wonder if it'll save me time going from here to work.
This guy.
Yeah, so I looked it all up, and with how fast it travels, and I did a straight line from here to work, it was like the exact same amount of time.
Really?
Because they don't go very fast. They go like 35 miles per hour.
Yeah.
That's
And so in a straight line,
the same place, at the same time, going so much slower with the
I'm about to say, your move is 80 in a car versus 35.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just a straight line, so
like
it cuts down on the miles, but it's just going slow. Like, if I would have done it, it would strictly just be to say I did it. I mean, because I'll be like, they weren't that expensive. They're like $4,000 or $5,000.
Dude, could you
They're not,
imagine?
yeah, they're not bad.
Could you imagine me showing up at work like that one day there?
Imagine landing that in y'all's parking lot.
No, I was talking. Oh my God, it would take me forever to get to the office in Savannah. I was talking about this is
Dude, the
before
office is he probably daggone Hunter that place the arm film might shoot him down, son.
The airport probably shoots you down down there.
That would not be good.
I was talking about just to get to the shop in God, like in the backyard somehow.
Yeah, landed in the pond with some skis.
Yeah. Could you imagine just seeing me come into work like that one day?
That would be so funny.
No. I feel like
That would be insane.
I feel like from your house to the shop, if you crossed over, I feel like I'd be able to see you from my parents' house at some point.
Oh, very likely.
yeah, very likely.
Very likely.
They're
Like,
like
you could get
they're like right off
as long as
it's like as the
as long as you got somewhere where there was no tree cover, you could probably
Sit up
take
in the
a
bucket
deep
truck?
board.
You could just be like,
right about to
We'll high five each other.
that would be nuts. But back to the
Shane's too scared of heights to do that, man.
oh yeah,
I was seriously going to do it.
this dude was
As
trembling.
long as I'm strapped,
He was trembling in a saddle 20 feet off the ground.
that wasn't because I didn't feel I didn't feel secure. If I'm harnessed in, I am fine. It's the no harness aspect.
You have
The
a
good
saddle
thing
on,
is
that's
about-
the hardest.
Dude, I had never all I see is this one little thin rope, and I'm like, and it's wrapped around the tree through a loop, and I'm like, brother, this doesn't make sense in my head on how this is going to stop me from falling.
It really never freaked me out. I was kind of chilling. Honestly, even the first time I got in it. I feel like
But
the
then,
plane thing that you're talking about would freak me out.
and it might would, but I mean, I don't know.
For $5,000.
I'm about a freaking lawnmower engine on the back of that thing.
I mean, the good thing is if you have an engine failure at that height, you're probably dead anyways.
No, you have a
Oh.
parachute.
I mean,
But I'm saying, like, if things go bad,
Oh, like and you
like if things go bad and you fall, you're probably dead.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
So like the worst part about falling,
300 feet in the air.
yeah, the worst part about falling is
The sudden stop.
being, yeah, like I'm not even worried about dying when I fall. Like I'm worried about the worst aspect of surviving and being forever jacked up. Like if I'm going to fall from that height, just let it be over.
Yeah, just let me die. Like if I'm gonna fall,
Yeah, dude, I don't want to feel nothing. I might die a heart attack on the way
I
down.
can just imagine seeing Shane's emergency landing on 16. It would be
that would be crazy.
Oh, 16 is like the worst place to do an emergency landing.
You ain't kidding. I'll be done.
There's too many fields. There's too many fields around for me to do an emergency landing on 16.
It would
Yeah.
be funny.
I'm gonna land on top of a gas station before I land in 16. Call the fire department. Hey, you gotta give me on this gas station roof, man. I'm at the Loves.
Yeah, I almost made it. But no, back to the whole hunting thing. That's how we got on this little friggin' crazy. Look, we warned you at the beginning, so
This was nowhere on the radar.
no.
Well, we ain't all talked in a while neither.
Yeah, I'm about to say we ain't seen each other since the Georgia game, or I haven't been with y'all since the Georgia game. Y'all live next to each other now, so but back to the hunting thing. Seth you went on a hunt the last day.
The last day, me and my wife were laying in bed on a Friday. The season went out on a Sunday. She said, I was talking to my mom, and she seen, I think she said it was around 8 deer in her backyard. I immediately grabbed my phone. I was looking on my app on Spartan Forge, and I was like, hey, she's got enough property that I can hunt back there.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's all I really cared to do. Like whenever my which is kind of crazy how it's all changed. Not like completely, because like I still like shooting my rifle and all that, but ever since I've gotten my first kill with the bow, it's like it's kind of all I've wanted to do for sure.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, I could definitely get in there and probably put some corn out and see what I can do. So I was going to do that Saturday morning, but then I had to help my father do some stuff at the farm here, and I almost didn't go because it was getting late. Like it was like 1 o'clock when we got done, and I was like, I was going to hunt that evening at our property after I got back from doing everything over there because I just wanted to settle down. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to do it. And I was like, bump it. I mean, it's the last day. I mean, I don't think I'm going to kill something here because they're pretty much nocturnal at this point. They I really, I've seen a few deer, but they were like not even just out in the distance. Like I seen them walking through the woods or whatever, but it was nothing close or anything. So I was like, bump it, I'm just going to do it. So I went to Tractor Supply, grabbed a bag of apple corn because I was hoping they would smell it.
Yeah.
And I went in there, got all my saddle stuff, got everything, picked out a tree, found out where they were walking through and all that good jazz. I put the corn directly on their trail.
Hey.
Just sprinkled it all about a 10-yard radius of their trail. And I told her mom, I was like, I'll be here in the morning. She said, okay. And I sat for about 3 hours that morning, didn't see nothing, went to Puller, ate some lunch, and went back. And I sat for like 5 hours and had 2 little does come in, and about 30, it was about sunset. Because I think it was like 5:30. Because I think I sunset around about. I heard them coming, and yeah, I freaking smacked them, son, or her. And it went about. I did shoot it a little back, but it was quartered away, so it hit both. I'm pretty sure it hit both lungs. It looked like it died immediately, like it didn't look like it was bedded up anywhere or anything like that. It looked like it ran and just died. So, but yeah, but I did give it some time because it did look like I hit it back even when it ran away. Seen the arrow hanging out and it looked like it was a little back. So I was a little like, oh Lord. And I have a bad thing whenever I shoot something, I want to go now.
Yeah.
I feel like gun hunting, you kind of can. And with gun hunting, most of the time you can.
Yeah.
But not all the time, obviously. So yeah, I after I shot, I texted everyone and told them what happened, and then I got down, ate dinner over there, and then I went and found it, and brought it back home and skinned it out. But it was one heck of a way to end the season, and spent 8 hours in a tree stand. It did get a little chilly. I will say that I do remember. I was like, man, it's getting nippy.
Yes, that was when it was like. Was that no? That was the Sunday before.
That was Sunday before. So, because it was supposed to freeze that Monday, I was like, of course it's going to freeze the day after hunting season.
Oh yeah.
But the cold front started moving in, and I was like, maybe. So, and I didn't think these deer around where her mom lives, that they probably haven't had much pressure, if any, all year.
Yeah, probably.
In this area, for sure, they've had none. But like, I'm sure they've been hunted. Like,
Yeah.
There is that hunt club right down the road.
I don't know.
Across.
I just don't know if it's a hunting club anymore, but I don't know
It may not be anymore. I know it used to be.
because that. Yeah.
I'm not talking about the one down her road. I'm talking about the one right off of
Oh, I know which one you're talking about now. I don't know if that is or not either.
It might not be anymore. I just know it used to be.
Yeah.
But either way, I would imagine those woods still do get hunted over there, whether that's a hunting club or not. So I'm sure they've been hunted. Just they might have found this little pocket and like, man, we ain't seen a human in
ever.
Months. I mean, we just gonna chill.
Yeah.
So we'll see a human that we like that scares us at least. Guys they're used to probably seeing people in their backyard just doing whatever where they were.
Yeah.
But no, I mean it was kind of felt like sequel. It was like suburban. I heard freaking people, heard cars, and
That's
crazy.
weird. You just hear like life going on. It's like it's not quiet, and they're just chilling.
No. Dude, I scared the crap out of a cat a little. I don't know.
Out of a what?
I don't know if it's probably a cat. I guess it was a feral cat.
Being loud, like right when you said that, it sounded like you said kid. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
No, it got right at the bottom.
That was traumatized a kid.
For sure.
Oh, for sure.
And I was like, my God, that's insane.
Like, could you imagine you're like 7 years old and you've never seen it before, right? And you just walk in the woods and you see a man in full cam hanging off the side of a tree with a bow. You'd be traumatized for the rest of your life. That's what nightmares are made of for a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
It got like 5 foot from the bottom of my tree and it started itching, right? And it was like looking up, but his eyes were closed because it was itching. And it got done and it looked at it and it like, so I was just looking at it, right? And we just, for probably 5-10 seconds or whatever, it wasn't a long time. And I just looked at it and I started crying.
Whoa, freaking tree's jumping at me. What the heck? That's crazy. That's one way to go out, though. Get you one. So what did that end you with what'd you end up with for the year? A bunch more than the rest of us, that's for sure. Combined.
I killed 2 pigs, 4 does.
Nice.
So, yeah,
Nothing wrong with that. That's some meat.
nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
Got some meat.
I got a whopping no does, no deer, no toes. I was gonna say no does.
But now, I mean, to your defense, you didn't do a whole lot of deer hunting either.
Oh, deer. I think I played, and I had some
You did have some
unfortunate luck this year when it come to my rifle
Yeah, you did.
and my bow. I mean, my God.
Honestly.
Well, last time,
Shoot, I've been struggling with the bow this whole time, too. I'll be honest with you.
but
There's a learning curve.
yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I'm gonna go now.
I'm going to let you know. The bow hunting, dude, is got me hooked, Bubba.
Focus. There we go. Yeah, that's
Just ask my wife how hooked I am.
I think every time we've talked, you've mentioned something about something for a new bow. So I could only imagine how tired of it she is.
Oh, 100%. I'm definitely getting a text because she's going to listen to this. She's going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm tired of it.
Yeah. Definitely tired of it.
I was grilling pork chops this afternoon. Her and Weston were outside, and I was like, "So what site you think I should get?" Like, I'm not sure. And she's like,
She has no idea. Like,
You can care less. Whatever site gets you to shut up.
yeah, that's exactly what she probably.
Every site gets you to shut up is the one I want you to get.
Oh God, that's insane. Yeah, I'm gonna go duck hunting. This is it. Hunting season's pretty much. I say hunting season, but like your main hunting seasons are pretty much done this weekend. Deer was a couple weeks ago. Duck goes out this weekend. So
I do want us to get together and give like a whole day of just nothing but squirrels.
So speaking of squirrels, my mornings are ruined every morning. I feel like absolute dog crap. But usually about 10 to 12, I start feeling better. So that time frame tomorrow, I'm going to go out in the woods. I'm going to try to shoot some squirrels.
Yeah.
Just so you know, if you want to go tomorrow.
Okay. But I think one day of all of us, like we could even separate and just try to go and get the squirrel some neck and see what we can do.
I agree.
go make a competition out of it.
which I
they have competition with squirrel hunts.
Yeah.
Bro, I feel like I would be at a disadvantage there. I don't have I just have a shotgun.
that's honestly what I would bring. If all I'm doing is squirrel hunting, yeah, I'm bringing a shotgun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like the reason I walk around with a 17 whenever we're squirrel hunting,
It's just for pigs.
yeah, just for the pig aspect. But like if I'm
Like me and
going
Shane
out with these-
About that not long ago, and we're like, next time we go, we're gonna do 117 and 2 shotguns.
Yeah.
yeah, because like I got the kids 17s for Christmas, and so they're itching to go squirrel hunting. I was like, if I take the kids with me, at no point in time will I ever carry my 17 again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because if I see a pig, I will just grab one of their 17s if they can't shoot it, and I'll just shoot it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, we need to do that. That'd be fun. We
which I was gonna go to Tuckahoe this weekend. But the plans kind of got changed. I think I'm gonna try to go next weekend.
yeah. I got to I'm gonna go duck hunting. I'm gonna go to the one spot tomorrow morning. And then the big pond Sunday morning. Y'all are obviously, I know Seth don't even probably have his duck stuff, but like stamp and all that, but y'all are obviously welcome to come, but if not, it ain't no big deal too.
I mean, since the Thanksgiving hunt, I did the quail hunt.
Which was fun, by the way. We didn't even talk about that. I had a great time doing that.
Yeah, we'll have to hit that next
Yeah,
next
next
podcast.
Yeah.
I did the quail hunt, and then I went duck hunt with you 2 weekends ago.
Yeah.
And then me and Colton sat in the stand Sunday evening, the last day of deer season, just because he wanted to go. I knew it was very low probability. That's the only time I've been hunting since Tuckahoe, but of course we were dealing with the house and all that stuff. So I knew there was a good chance that Tuckahoe was the end of my hunting season.
Yeah. And I knew pretty much Tuckahoe is normally the end of my deer hunting season anyways. That's why I'm actually kind of excited to bow hunt next year. So that I have that whole, because pretty much like the first split of duck season is the Tuckahoe trip. And I usually don't hunt ducks that first split because I'm at Tuckahoe doing the big game hunt. But then after that, that's like my last hoorah usually for deer hunting. I'd rather go duck hunt. It's just, to me, it's more fun. But I mean, to each their own, like, you know what I mean? But
No, for sure.
No, I didn't go. I went this morning, but
before work, I went this morning out there at the Craig's. Me and Hunter went.
know what?
We had about 4 or 5 opportunities to shoot. Ended up coming out of there with 1. That was the first time I'd ever been in there in the morning time. It's a roost for sure. They were in there thick, and I mean thick. You could hear them going nuts in there when we got in there. But there's the back of their property, the people who live behind them use their driveway as an access point, and the swamp runs beside their driveways. So Hunter has permission to hunt the people behind. The people are from New York. They don't hunt. They just want it to leave New York. So he has permission to deer hunt, like just hunt period back there on their property. It's like, I think 100 acres, 175 acres, like that.
Nice.
And it's a nice, like, open, like when I went in there the other day at like 4 in the afternoon just to look at it with Hunter, and I was like, buddy, this is nice. Like, this looks like it could, and I would be willing to bet even some ducks would land in here in the morning times. Like, this could be a dual purpose area. And it definitely could be. I didn't put any decoys out. I didn't bring a call. I mean, nothing. Like, we just literally went and stood pretty much in the middle of it, up under a couple trees. There's like 2 or 3 trees like in the middle. And we stood under those 2, and we had a couple opportunities. Didn't really secure but one, but it is what it is. It happens. We had no idea which way they were coming from. I mean, like, they're just, and you know,
It's running, they're totally blind.
yeah. So, but I mean, it was a good time. We didn't, we seen a ton of birds. I mean, ton of birds, but when they're getting out of there, they're normally not going across the open part of the water. Yeah. So, but yeah, and then, like I said, tomorrow I'm going to that one other spot that you went with me a couple weeks ago, and then the Big Pond Sunday before church, and then that'll pretty much wrap my hunting season.
Yep.
It'll be squirrels and pigs from here on out, and crow season.
Time to start.
That'd be fun too.
Time to start shooting the bows in your array for next year's season.
I'm scared to shoot my bow a bunch. Every time I shoot that joker, something comes apart on it.
Ready to get one. Another one.
I do. Whenever you decide to go up there, I want to go with you. If your wife and
Okay.
if you're gonna make a family thing about it, that's fine. But if you're not, I'd love to ride up there.
I have no idea if she's going to go or not, to be honest with you. I doubt it.
I want to say she
But
might say
she might just say, "Oh, F that. I'm tired of hearing about it."
so. Y'all got anything else?
Not for tonight. I mean, we got a whole nother podcast worth of stuff to talk about.
Oh my God, yeah. That's what happens when you don't do a podcast. Or
We talked about no college football playoffs. Didn't talk about the quail hunt. So at least we have topics for next week.
yeah, and then the week after that, we can do a hunt recap, a year's recap. Good hunts,
Yep.
bad hunts, funny stuff. Shane's list is gonna be short, but
I have good hunts.
I had good hunts and bad hunts. Funny hunt.
Oh, I had some bad hunts, buddy, but I had some good hunts.
Yeah.
Your Apple account sign-in requested. Your Apple account is being used to sign to a device in New York, New York.
I would recommend saying no.
Don't allow.
Well, it's probably Sage.
Is he in New York?
Sage is in New York.
No, but I think he's done that with mine, and I don't know why he would be signing into yours.
Does he have an Apple account?
Yeah, but he used to be into my account for my music. I did the family thing for music or whatever,
Yeah.
but he couldn't join the family account, so he was like, "Well, just let me get onto your Apple ID or whatever."
Oh my God, that would be crazy. Having to log into your stuff every time.
So, but yeah, he don't do that now. He has Spotify. He finally grew up, I guess.
I don't use Spotify.
Well, that's just
No, I'm saying he finally grew up and pays for his own thing.
I was like,
that definitely got denied. I don't even know anybody in New York.
Me neither.
somebody knows you apparently. You want to plug social media before we get up out of here? Call it a night.
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, a YouTube channel, a TikTok, and an Instagram. Y'all go like, follow, subscribe, give us some interaction. It'll be greatly appreciated.
Yep. With that being said, this has been another episode of the Southern Roots Podcast. I'm Andy.
I'm Seth.
I'm Shane. Remember, always keep those Southern roots.